You ever drive a Hummer H1?
I've never even been in one.
We should get one, do our cross country road trip and that.
Yeah. Can I say something here about a Hummer?
Well, I hope it's a Blue Chew ad.
As soon as I said that, I knew where we were going to go. I always thought a fucking Hummer was the most ridiculous thing ever on the fucking road.
Well, it is.
It was meant for the fucking army. It was meant for the fucking military. Why would it was a status fucking symbol? Oh, I've got a Hummer. Fuck. So if we're going to go on the road, I don't want to take a Hummer, man. I don't.
Why?
Because we'll try to do a podcast, right? And then the only thing you'll be able to hear is.
But you just said you've never been in one.
Right.
So how the fuck do you know?
I can only assume.
Well, you know what happens when you assume things, Tony?
Yes. You make an ass out of you/me.
Oh, really? You've heard about this?
Oh, I've heard about it. Yeah.
Why are you being ugly right now?
I'm not being ugly. You just, okay. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. You ever heard me say that before? I'm going to say it once again. Somebody call my mama.
Isn't it amazing that Ernest the Cat Miller, I mean, really processed. This dude is just teaching karate in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And Bischoff recruits him into wrestling, and he's fucking natural.
Yes.
It's just to show you that, you know, wrestling, I mean, you can, all walks of life. You never know exactly. I mean, we saw Chase Tatum earlier. He's winning Mr. Georgia. Meanwhile, this guy's teaching little kids karate.
Yeah. And he had more.
And then there's this guy, Buff Bagwell. He's a dick dancer. So whether you're, you know, shaking your gonads at women or teaching little kids how to throw hi-ya, you can be a big star.
Shaking your gonads at women.
Well,
shake your gonads right now.
Hey,
yeah.
hey.
Shake your gonads right now.
Hey.
We've got another hit. By the fucking way.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I click on to download something to Patreon last week. Well, and guess what I see?
Well, there's a little song put up there. Shout out to Matt Coon, who's the real OG when it comes to mixing the. He loves Tony Reed's rap. And so we did Shake Your Ass a few weeks ago, and he heard it and was inspired. So he did a mashup of the real Mystical song and your version. And you got to admit, it was pretty fun.
It was pretty fun. And you can only experience it if you're on our Patreon channel. And that's one of the perks.
Shout out to Matt Coon. He may ruin his own podcast, but he does a pretty good job for hours.
Yeah. Here's what I don't understand
about Matt Coon.
Well, there's a lot I don't understand about Matt Coon. His son is such a good kid.
Yep.
That I really don't think it's his son.
Skips a generation, probably. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know that.
All right. Yeah. Good kid. And then you look and you say, that's your dad?
Right.
What the fuck?
Right.
So I get it. Skips a generation. I do understand that. And sometimes it just skips from kid to kid in case of my family. But back to Ernest Miller, I thought, am I wrong to say that even though he is not as quote unquote big a star, that Ernest Miller had much more in-ring charisma than Lex Luger did?
Well, here's the difference. I think, in business, especially, timing is everything.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking about this when we first saw him come out. I thought, man, imagine if Vince McMahon signed him in 1996 and he debuted on TV for the WWF in 1997, Ernest Miller would have been one of the biggest stars in the history of wrestling.
Yeah, I think you're onto something here.
During the Attitude Era, when the creative juices were really flowing, because you got to remember, by the time Ernest Miller made it on TV, you know, Eric already had his feet sort of firmly planted in the NWO. He wasn't really looking to make new stars. Goldberg just sort of happened.
Yeah.
He was like, well, this is what we're doing. And that took all the attention. And Vince McMahon in 1997 had Vince Russo, who was concerned with, hey, not just the top angle, bro. That's not all we should care about, Vinnie Mac. We should worry about everybody on the roster having an angle, having an issue. And even, you know, Bruce Pritchard, who's been pretty critical at times, he says, hey, that's something that Russo did better than anybody, and he deserves all the credit in the world for that. He would have had Ernest Miller something to really do.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for something to do, on or around September 28th, I think you should come to Wayne, New Jersey, watch a little professional wrestling. And before that, see Tony and I make you laugh. We're pretty excited about it. We're going to be in Wayne, New Jersey at the Turf City Indoor Sports Center. Tickets are on sale now at TonyandConradLive.com. They're just $39. And, there's going to be a lot of up and coming stars there, including the new Ring of Honor signee, Anthony Henry. We've also got Killer Cross and, your favorite. You want to tell everybody who you're most excited to meet and hang out with that day?
Never met her. But I want to meet Jordan Grace because I think she has the potential to be a big star in the business.
So there you go.
I wouldn't mind her putting me in a body slam, just slamming me, picking me up by my goozle.
All right. That's enough of that.
Okay.
TonyandConradLive.com. Wayne, New Jersey. We get requests all the time. When are you coming to so-and-so? When are you coming to such and such? This might be our last show for a while. You need to come see us.
Okay. All right. Stop that.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
See, that was the one thing when I got on the following Monday from last week. I got on chat with all the patrons. Okay. Now we know that. I mean, here's some of the guys on our chat. Efren's always on the chat. Tim in the summer suit's always on the chat. Paul Bromwell is there. Bad Money motherfucking Slim is always there on the chat. We have Travis, American Travis and Canadian Travis and JD, Justin Davis is there and plenty of other guys. Garrett, one thing they reacted to about the Wayne, New Jersey show?
It's the last one.
Yeah. Why is this your last one? I said, it's the last one on the books. It's not going to be the last show that we do.
No, I didn't say that. I said,
but that's what you kind of implied.
Well, here's why. It's football season, motherfucker. That's the only time that Georgia has an off week.
Right. That's right.
So, y'all are going to play into January. This is our last show probably until next year.
Okay. No, we can do some Sundays after a football game.